We're not rotating that back. All right, let's see that, please. And do we have all of our mics on?
This one's on fine.
All right, good.
I don't know where the other one's at.
Right here. I have this one on. And y'all can.
That's what live, but it's not. It's got the alert. Anyway.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
We're trying to get everything going and situated here. Once again, had problems trying to get the everything to launch. It did not want to work. You need to read that audio, please.
I did. I was fixing it.
I love technical issues and difficulties and problems and things. They are such a joy to experience. We'll have some people joining us here, hopefully, in just a little bit. We're just kind of standing by just for the moment.
Hey, Troy.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
We'll get going here in just one more second. I'm trying to get the link out.
In here.
That's good. Real good. Thank y'all for joining. Appreciate that.
Just trying to get everything set up. It's all confusing.
Yeah.
Still all new to us.
We're making progress a little bit, but it seems each time we just seem to try to get a little bit quicker with it. That's all we can, really do. Hopefully everyone's having a good day and they're not too hot wherever you're at. It's quite warm here today.
Yeah, it is.
So,
It's been warm all week, though. It's been hot. Next week was supposed to be the hottest week of the year so far.
Yeah.
For this area, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually had. I mean, the summer here has not been too bad. I'll be honest. It's been on the warm side, but just to be expected for summer, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. But we actually had a couple weeks where it was in the 80s off and on, which here in Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, where we're at, to get mid to high 80s in July, I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
I will take that in a heartbeat. But unfortunately, it hasn't stuck around. We are, we're in summer. We're in August now. Which of course means that,
week of August.
Yeah, which means there's a lot of things going on, and temperature obviously being one of those factors, right? You're going to expect to still see some hot weather. So I think I want to say about Wednesday, Thursday is supposed to be about 100 degrees, give or take. Wednesday, Thursday, close to it the rest of the week, and then the following week it's going to be hot, and who knows after that. We are thankfully in August, which does mean hopefully by the end of the month the temperature will start to moderate down back a little bit, so we can kind of work on some of these projects. It just makes it really challenging for us, to
work on the cabin because it's like no trees around it,
right?
And the sun's beating down on us, and yeah. Don't want to have a heat stroke when we're trying to do anything around here. We have to be drinking a lot of Gatorade and water breaks, and
Definitely.
yeah, work a little bit and then take a little bit of a break. It's not worth having a heat stroke over.
No.
Plus, let's see, been working on some other things around here.
Hello, Lone Cross.
Hey, Lone Cross.
How are you?
Can y'all hear us okay? Let me ask you that. I'm assuming that everyone can hear us all right. Maybe. If you can hear us, say yes. Okay, well, I've got an echo over here to my left now. That's really, really interesting.
I just like I cut it up on my phone.
It works. No, it works.
It worked. It worked. I was like, you want to find out? I'll just cut
That's
it
what I
up.
was doing earlier, and I was checking
Yep.
it.
All right, so let's jump on in. You know, where we already start talking about the weather. So what we do beforehand, we make a little list of a few things we want to talk about, just so we can kind of somewhat have something to guide our conversation.
Troy said it sounds good.
Thank you, Troy. Can you hear her okay? Because she's picking up off my mic.
Dad's a little buzzy.
You're
Oh, that's what I was a little afraid of. Thank you.
Thank you, Scotty.
All right.
Sit up there and trim them.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Will it work?
I have one right here between me and your daddy.
Really?
See,
These are it just broke.
That is.
you can see this is live, folks. No editing
There's
involved
no
there.
editing here.
How about is that better or worse?
Yeah, I'm curious.
How does that sound now? These condenser mics are pretty sensitive, I'll have to admit.
It might have been buzzing because it's too close to your laptop.
It could have been. That's
true.
true.
He
Yeah.
says it's better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And Debbie says sounds great.
Thank you very much.
That's
Appreciate
my
that.
mom.
I just said
Better. Okay, good.
what's up, cuz?
Hello. Hey there. That's
Hi.
Aaron.
I know who that is.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron.
I was so confused who that was. I was like, who? Why are they
Love
calling
you
you
too.
cuz? Love you.
Hello from Arkansas, y'all. It's our family, some of our family from North Carolina just dropping by. So in terms of projects, things that we've been working on this week, a little bit of a cabin update, not much of one. That's the truth. It's been too hot. I'll be honest.
So
It has.
hot. Like when you're hitting that 90s, high 90s, over 100-degree temps, you don't want to be outside.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, there's no trees around. It's like the sun's beating down on you.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, when you're working around here and you're in the woods, it's a little bit different.
It is.
Big temperature change.
Yeah.
Hello from North Cackalack.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Yeah. But we did make a little bit of progress up until the temperature started getting too hot. We have all the walls on the exterior envelope of the house up. So that's parts done. We have the sheathing for the first couple layers done, blocking done. So we've made a lot of,
Cut out the windows.
cut out some of the windows and doors. We've got
frame
the
door.
headers and all, door frames done. So we've made a lot of progress as far as that goes, which is good. But we still have a long way to go, and we do need some more supplies. I'm out of 2x8s. We are framing this out of 2x8s, and the interior walls will be a mixture of some 2x8s in the center and then 2x4s on some of the support walls. So,
Of course, I said I don't know how you can do it with those temps.
Truly lots of water.
Yeah, I made.
And
I
Gatorade.
got a little cooler less like that, and I put I freeze a 2-liter bottle of water, and then I put the Gatorade inside, and that keeps it cold. And
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does a really good job.
Yeah.
Actually, it stays cold throughout the day,
and it doesn't water down the Gatorade.
no, it
It
doesn't
doesn't.
water out.
and
Yeah,
yeah, especially with that watered down Gatorade, don't taste great.
no, I make it a little bit, I guess thick
A
or
little bit stronger
Stronger,
than which is actually fine. I mean, whenever you're working outside, you're sweating a lot.
Yeah, we need a bigger one, but
There's
that's the only one I
electrolytes, need 'em.
have.
Yeah, so we were outside working yesterday. We are in the process of expanding out some fencing. So for those of you who don't know, she has a
Horse.
cow.
What?
No.
She's like, no, what? That's not who's been photobombing her videos.
Is my horse that's identifying as a cow?
No, I thought it was a dog.
A dog.
He
yeah.
does act like
He does
that.
act like a
Is
dog.
he a dog?
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
She has
No.
a dog. I mean, a cow, a horse. We'll get it right.
I have a horse. His name is Jackson, and he's like the best dog ever.
Yeah.
That's
He follows me everywhere, and he's really my best friend. Ever since I got him, I mean, like he just made kind of clicked, I guess.
Mhm.
He's been the best horse, and I love him. I can't wait until wintertime when he starts to grow out that hair because he's an American curly breed. So he's gonna have that sheep kind of hair, and I really want to feel fluffy sheep hair on my on my big dog.
Sheep hair.
So I'm really excited for that.
So the property doesn't have any pasture, and we're in the process of trying to expand out some of the land into pasture.
Yes.
That's a bit of a challenge. It's not something that you do immediately first year. Where we are at, the topography is like this, lots of these,
Definitely.
and
Lots of rocks.
lots of rocks. We grow two things very well here:
Pine
Pines
and rock.
pines and rocks. We've talked about naming this place
The
Pine
name?
Rock Ranch.
That was the name I came up with.
Yes, it
didn't
was
it?
Pine Rock Ranch. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like those are two things we can grow without any effort: pine trees and rocks.
I know.
The Pine Rock Ranch.
Yeah. So if we ever change the name of the place, that's what we'll change it to. But not for our channel. That
Not for
stays
our
the
channel.
same.
That's been like this.
We'll
for
always be
years.
Homesteading Outlaws.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think about it. Like,
yeah.
if y'all like it, Pine Rock Ranch. I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is. So we've been trying to add on some pasture and do some fencing. So I was outside with them yesterday, and we ran 2 additional strands of barbed wire.
Mhm.
About, I don't know, about 600 feet or so, I guess,
Mhm.
roughly, or 800
That's
feet,
good
probably
distance.
total of barb going back and forth. And we were sweating like crazy. And to make matters worse, we have cicada killer wasps. I think that's what we have finally identified the mystery wasp
Yeah,
as.
that's what they
Hey,
are.
Hey, Thunderstorm.
Hey, Bowen, how are
Bowen,
you?
how you doing?
Nice to see you over
You
here.
just got done getting off of your live.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I was eating at the time though.
So we just Rocky Pine Ranch. Yeah, it could be that too.
And he lives in North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he
Cool.
does.
He actually knows
Send us some
where-
sure wine, please.
Yeah, so you know what your
lives.
line is then.
Yeah.
He's enjoying that luxury up there.
Yes, that's something we don't get to really enjoy anymore.
Wait, no, he likes his Mountain Dew. I think.
And
If I
real
remember.
Okay.
barbecue.
I think he likes his Mountain Dew.
Yeah. So we added again. We ran, I don't know, 800 feet. Like I said, probably a barbed wire total, not all like a continuous line. It's like 400 feet and then back again. So about 800 feet of barbed wire yesterday. And to make it worse is that, as I was saying, we had these cicada killer wasps.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to run the fencing about a week earlier, and I kept getting basically dive bombed in my head, and they stung me. I don't know how many times. I think I said about 6 or 7 different times. You know, it was just crazy. I think we talked about in the last live stream that she had gotten, also
Stung
a few
I
times
got stung,
too.
like
And
the same place here, and then like once on my back. She got
Yep.
stung in the head, I think. And the same day too. It's like
Mhm.
I stirred him up when I moved a tree because it was like a fallen tree, and I was sitting it out of the way so because we could run the fencing because this where we're at, you can see there's forest all around, and we're having to move vegetation out of the way so we can do the fence and actually continue doing it. So when I moved it out of the way, I had no knowledge of them being there because I didn't see them because they were like buried in like the ground
or
area of the
something,
tree where the tree was at because it was a dead tree, and I was just moving it out of the way, and then all of a sudden I see these. I didn't see them at first, and they fly up, and then I get stung, and I was so confused. I'm like, is it a wasp? Because we had some regular like red wasps down there and stuff. So I thought it was a wasp, and then it started hurting worse and worse and worse. I was like, this is not a wasp sting. And then I got stung again in the same spot. I'm like, that's not a wasp. So I got out of the way, and I see them. They're like black little things with yellow on them. I'm not sure exactly what they were at the time. And then my mom got stung the exact same day, not too long after I did, because I stirred them up and I didn't know they were there.
We raise bees and we've been stung a lot.
Well, yeah,
so.
I've been stung pretty good bit. I mean, the only reason why I got stung was because of when we had the bear issue.
Yeah.
So when we had the bears up here with the bees and stuff, when he got a hold of one of them, and actually they were on the ground clustered together where the queen was, I only got stung I would say about 10 times that day on the leg area because that's where they were at on the ground. But that was kind of to be expected when moving them around. They weren't very happy, and also got just attacked by a bear. I mean, they seen everything is a threat at that point. But so I understood that. And I felt sting before. I know what they feel like, and it was not a bee's.
Yeah.
And my dad knew it wasn't a bee sting.
Yeah, it was not.
Yeah,
a
he
bee
could definitely
sting.
tell it wasn't a bee sting either because they're different.
They're
Different.
They are.
And these were we tried finding out what they were because we hadn't seen them before. So we did research. We kept looking, checked online, and we couldn't find out what they were. We looked up different ones, and they said, "Oh, it might be this or it could be that." And that was one of the ones that came up with cicada killer, but they said they weren't aggressive.
Yeah, but these
Supposedly.
These are very aggressive.
Yeah.
It's just like hitting you. And when they stung me, it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like quick. But what I did learn is that the males don't sting. Kind of like with bees. The males don't sting.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
So the females of the species sting. And they're not supposedly very territorial, except when you get around their nest. Well, guess where we're working at, folks?
At the nest.
Around the nest. We don't have a choice. They nest in the ground. And of course, this year we've had a lot of cicadas, obviously. Although I really can't honestly say it's been worse than average. I know they were talking about this being a bad year. So for cicadas, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree. We do need some Cheerwine sherbet or some Cheerwine ice cream. I agree. And hey, everybody who was
Yes.
saying hey.
Hello, Reagan. Hello,
Hey,
Pam.
Reagan,
Hello,
Pam,
Dylan.
Hi.
Hello, Jonathan and Sheena. Hello.
Yeah.
Hope y'all are doing good. So anyways, we worked on that area. We finally got the fencing. I was outside, like I said yesterday, in my bee suit, trying to run past the area where the wasps were. And it was a challenge. I mean, I was sweating like crazy.
10 pounds just wearing that.
Yeah.
You sweated.
So anybody who keeps bees know bee suits are not, the most breathable fabrics. I mean, it was not bad, I have to say. And I had this full open veil that's like 360 degrees, so it's plenty of ventilation.
Better than the half.
Yeah, and I was able to at least get through there without getting stung, which was good. But we managed to get through that section yesterday, so we are good to go on that part, thankfully. And then we started working the rest of the line. So there's about another, I don't know, probably 800 to 1,000 feet that we've got to go through and walk. And we ran some additional barb yesterday on top of what we did for the two strands.
At church, I went and picked up some more.
Yep. So we've got more to do there.
Nails.
Yep. So we got more to do in that regard. And hopefully this week, if all goes well, we should be able to hopefully get the rest of the fencing done this week. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So we've been staying busy. Speaking of wasps, there goes one right by us.
Right in front of me.
Yes. They are all over the place out here. Red wasps. Red wasps, honestly, people say they're pretty aggressive, but I really don't see too much of an issue more than
I haven't
others.
got stung by a wasp right here.
No.
We've been here for over 4 years now.
Yep. We've been stung by other things, but not those yet, thankfully. Knock on wood.
Have we seen any bears lately?
No, but I saw some scat. And also I saw, looks like it climbed a tree and has some marks on a tree.
Yeah.
We haven't actually seen the bear physically in the flesh now.
Yeah. And we don't want to.
No,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we want.
That's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. Yes, not a bad thing. But haven't seen them yet recently. So
yeah, I am hoping that we'll be able to.
They better leave our bees alone.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is one thing we're trying to work on too is as we're doing this, get the bee yard kind of buttoned up. If anyone saw that video. We've got to get back in there and do some additional work.
Yes.
I have really not had time to work the bee yard much at all. Unfortunately, it has been, there's been too many competing projects, and I'm trying to get back there to at least get maybe one more, split or something done this year if they can be.
Maybe sling some honey if we have any.
I don't think we're going to have any this year, honestly. It's not been that great. We started off pretty good, and
we've had that before.
I know, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
And another reason why I'm working on fencing is why.
Can you check it out?
If you can.
Just turn it off and decline.
Sorry, someone is calling my phone.
That's fine. Just come on over.
Yep. Sorry about that, folks. I use my phone for doing the live stream, and evidently it doesn't disable incoming calls.
You have to cut that down.
I have to fix my shirt, sorry.
Yeah.
But there's another reason why we need to get some fencing finished too around here. And that is why? You want to tell me?
Go ahead.
We're having some cows.
Yep.
Some longhorn. It's a calf pair.
Cow-calf pair.
Cow bear.
Not a calf pair or a cow pair, but a cow-calf pair. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
I know.
I couldn't repeat that.
Okay, like listen, did a video the other day. She can tell you I have my own dictionary.
She does. If y'all haven't checked it out, me and my mom do have a channel together. It's gonna be a sub channel to Homesteading Outlaws. It's called the Outlaw Gals. Me and her is gonna be doing a lot of our devotional based content on there, and we're gonna be doing some things like thrift shopping and all that kind of stuff, coffee runs, and of course lots of Jesus.
Lots of Jesus.
So if you like to check that out, we can. I'll go ahead and drop the link real quick. But so yeah, we had a little video, and she came up with a new word. What was it? It was pineapple. Pineapple. Yeah, so she said, yeah, it was pineapple because we were talking about Cheerwine punch.
The Cheerwine
the holiday punch, that you would make a lot during the holidays or on Christmas and Thanksgiving. We're talking about our North Carolina delicacies that are sadly not out here in Arkansas. But we mentioned it. My mom says, yeah, we added a lot more pineapple to ours. It was more pineapple. So I was like, pineapple. And I was like, yep, that's a new word. So that's,
yeah.
So.
A new one for the lexicon, folks.
Yes.
But yes,
Why it
we
sounds
have,
great.
and they're longhorns. They have, the mother has the horns still on her, and the calf is growing
Yeah,
hers out too.
still.
And we want to get their weight up, and then we're going to get them bred.
Yeah, hopefully we
this
can.
fall.
Yeah, so it'll be a new experience for us. So we're trying to get everything, all the infrastructure in place for them, which has been a chore.
Our son's really excited about it.
He is.
He really loves the cows.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think he would like the horse, but no, he likes the cows.
No.
He wants a pet cow.
Yeah, he wants a pet cow. So if you ever see him on here one day, maybe we'll have him, I don't know.
Arlene.
Hello.
Hey, Arlene. How are you doing? Nice to see you over here.
Thank you for joining us.
You probably won't see him on the lives with us, but you'll see him in our videos. He doesn't feel comfortable quite yet.
Not quite.
He's a bit camera shy, for sure. But don't let him fool you. He's not that way in real life. He's very extroverted.
Yeah, like we said in our videos with me and her on our channel, he'll probably be with us sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So we've been pretty busy, like I said, working on these different projects. The cabin somewhat. We've been working with the fencing. We've got a little ways to go with that this week. We are hoping that by the end of the week we'll have all the fencing complete and situated. Hopefully we'll have the cows down here. We got to find out about that. There's been there's a lot of kind of back and forth and trying to figure out and get the logistics on that one worked out.
Mm-hmm.
If all goes well, maybe we have them down here this week. Let's see. Beyond that, y'all already talked about your channels.
We ain't talking about Alley Cat.
We hadn't talked about Alley Cat. Everyone knows Alley Cat, though.
Everybody on YouTube knows Alley Cat.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows her.
Nah.
So I think she's up to 351 subscribers now.
352.
352 subscribers now. So it went up.
Wow.
Give it a minute. It'd be 353.
Yeah, I'm getting about 4 today. It was crazy. I checked it like this morning before I went to church when I was about to upload my video, one of my videos, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yesterday,
That's cool.
You tell them what Reverend Dreams did. This is a good friend of ours on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, Reverend Dreams. If you don't know who they are, I'll drop their link as well. I don't know if they're here or not, if they're silent watchers or not, but I will drop a link to their channel as well. Amazing, amazing people. I absolutely love watching their lives and their other videos they do. Miss Tammy is amazing, and I love her hats, and she loves raccoons. So definitely go check them out. But yeah, so he recently did a song that he put on there. It says "Covered by the Blood of Jesus" is what it was called. And I recently took the song and let the Holy Spirit, as he led me through it, I added to it and created a bit more modern version of it because he had like a Southern gospel to it, and I absolutely loved it. And so I modernized it. Holy Spirit helped me, led me through it, writing the lyrics to it. And I sent him the video, and he actually played it on his live, which I was surprised. It was yesterday. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect that. And I really appreciate that. It was very sweet of him doing that. And I'm glad I got to touch other people and also reach maybe other people that maybe not have known Jesus, maybe on that live too, because he had it on the vertical, which if you know what I'm saying, like it reaches a lot more people through that short view for sure, because it's like for the shorts feed. So I hope it did touch somebody and help them.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
Yes. Everybody on there found out you had such a beautiful voice.
I was very
talented.
Yeah.
You were there when you played. Oh, thank you. I was really, yeah, that's right. You were on there, weren't you, Scotty?
Yeah, you was there, weren't you?
So if you haven't already, of course, check out her channel and subscribe. She does her devotional contents with the Jackson photo bombs almost on a daily basis.
Almost.
Yep, she does videos.
Today I wasn't down there. I was in the car because we got back from church when I did my video.
She does gaming on there. Eventually, she's going to be doing some covers, music covers.
Yes.
Eventually.
My future goal is to do that. Yes.
So, and of course, Outlaw Gals, y'all talked a little bit about, but that was their daily devotional and kind of mother-daughter, everything kind of channel. So check them out too. And of course, we got the links that we'll be providing for that to make it easier so that you can join them in their daily escapades.
Yeah, we have both a video every day on both of them. So actually 3 on the one together, me and her, and then she does one on hers.
Yep.
So yeah, we have like a little thing set up in the mornings. We're having at like 6 a.m. We'll have like starting our mornings off with Jesus. So we know it's pretty early, but we don't know. Everybody's got different times as well, so we have a schedule to do that. And then we do our daily devotionals at 8, and then we have a daily challenge at 9 a.m. So we're going to be doing that. So we'll have like our starting our day morning off right with Jesus, 8 o'clock devotional, and then 9 o'clock basically is your daily challenge. So basically throughout your day and stuff, it's a challenge to do something as if it's like, thank God for 5 things throughout the day or something like that. It's just a daily challenge to help remind you of something, to help you grow closer to God and build that relationship with Him, because Jesus loves to have a relationship with you. And so it was something that I felt led to do when we were looking through it. You know, Mom was talking about it. And I said the daily challenge I think would be a great thing to do. So definitely go check them out. They'll be on the shorts and stuff. And we hope it reaches many people as well. Bring them to Jesus and help strengthen their relationship with Him.
That's right. And we do have a Facebook page for the Outlaw Gals and the Homesteading Outlaws. We are working on an Instagram account for both of them too, and for Allie too. And we do have a mail now, post office box.
Yes, we do. So if there's anything you want to, letters or other correspondence, those types of things, you can reach us. We'll be posting the mailing address in the description, but it's Post Office Box 5, Booneville, Arkansas, 72927. For the address. And of course, that's set up so it can accommodate incoming mail for our channel as a group, for the whole family, their channel, and then her individual channel too.
Go to the Outlaw Gals or Alley Cat or Homesteading Outlaws.
Yeah, if you need to contact me, you can go through the same email, because we share the same people.
It makes it easier.
It does make it easier, so we can just kind of all check and keep up with it better and easier. So we don't have to go between separate emails and check out, oh, have you checked that? No, I haven't. I'm not under that one. So it helps keep up with it.
Now, once we get the cabin built, we'll be able to do a little bit more. I think the logistics will be a little bit easier trying to manage these things.
Definitely.
It's been a challenge because, just with the way that we had the house situated, it really was not built for us to do kind of as a YouTube studio, type of thing. But the new structure that we're building, it's not going to be a YouTube studio building. That's not the intent, but we will be using it for that purpose too. Again, most of the structures we build here are multi-purpose. Anyways, except for like if it's a doghouse or a chicken coop or something.
Yes, we are going to be busy.
We are going to be pretty busy.
We're figuring this out as we go. We're learning it. We're learning. Yeah. And
we stay busy. It's true. We do.
We're really busy.
Yeah, it's I don't like telling people what we do sometimes, because it's like, well, how do you do all that? I'm like, well, we just don't sleep.
We do sleep
when we did. But
okay, I don't sleep. No, I mean,
we manage our time very well.
So we can do better. I mean, that's the thing about time management. There's always room for improvement, but we do try to stay pretty active and try to pretty well keep moving forward on stuff.
We do.
And that's actually kind of one of the reasons why we are kind of splitting these channels out into different sub channels. She has a lot of the things that she wants to be able to do. Ideas, and then of course between the two of them, stuff that they want to do.
Very creative.
We try to partition things out so that the audience that's the most in tune with that specific, activity or group or channel, whatever, can benefit the most from it. Because we recognize not everybody necessarily, will go directly from one theme into another, quite so easily. So we recognize that, and so we're trying just to meet the needs of the audience, but also at the same time, if there's things we can duplicate or efforts that we can piggyback on, we want to do that too.
Yeah. So Alyssa, who is the Outlaw of the Week?
So I do have the Outlaw of the Week scheduled after this live. It will be playing, I have a weird time. I did 4:58 or something, because I wanted to do it because it sounded funny. So it's a 4:58 when that's going to be released. But it's going to be our Outlaw of the Week. So as y'all know, last week, if y'all have seen it, Gabby Girl was our Outlaw of the Week. And before that, we had Rex, which was our first Outlaw of the Week. So this is going to be our third Outlaw of the Week, and it's going to be one of our goats. His name is Lucky, and he would love for y'all to introduce yourself to him, and he loves to say hi to y'all. So he loves people.
Yeah.
He's got a big heart as a goat. I know it's crazy to say for a goat, but he's got a big heart. Loves people. And a lot of people say that the bucks are always the worst, but him, no, he absolutely loves people. We got another goat that reminds me a lot of Lucky that we have now. His name was Marty. and we had
Marty
him back in-
McGoat, by the way.
Marty
Marty
McGoat, Marty McFly,
Yeah, Marty McGoat.
McGoat.
Yep.
80s lovers here. Anyways, but we had him back in North Carolina, and he was a great goat. But he was also a bottle baby, Lucky. I mentioned it in the video later, but he's also a bottle baby, and he was. So he's a really great goat. So you definitely check him
You
out.
might hear them calling in the background because
Yeah,
we're not
actually,
far from them right now.
Those are the babies.
Yeah,
Those
I'm
are the
just
babies.
saying you could hear any of them right
Yes.
now.
The
But
chickens and our ducks.
yeah, we're only about a couple hundred feet from them at the most.
Yeah,
Actually, not even that far. About 150 feet probably.
Yeah,
from
you
them
probably
right
hear
now.
the ducks, the chickens, the rooster,
Yeah.
and the goats. You may see a chicken run across here.
Yeah, we have a
honest
few
with
that
you,
like
'cause, like,
leaving their area.
somehow
and
they
just
get
kinda walk
out.
around.
So,
But they don't
What?
leave
so why the chicken cross the camera?
I don't know.
because he wanted to be famous.
We have one that's a golden comet.
Yeah.
We call her Ginger.
Yep. So you may see them walk by. That's entirely possible. Around here, you just never know.
Maybe
Um,
Bigfoot
it-
behind us too. You never know. Shh, we don't talk about Bigfoot.
We don't talk about Bigfoot.
Yep. So beyond that, though, like I said, we just really been staying busy too. Lady Wolverine.
Yes.
I think so.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Glad you joined us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So beyond that, just some other little things, I guess, so we can chit chat about too. We still got 436. Thank you very much, ma'am. If you haven't been keeping up, of course, this channel is devoted towards homesteading.
It
One of the
is.
things about homesteading, of course, we're always looking for ways of being able to save a little bit of money and keeping our eye on what's going on. Why did we get into homesteading originally? I think we've told y'all some of the highlights about how we kind of come up with the channel name, but we've been doing a homesteading for goodness, going on about 10 years now, I think.
Yes.
I would say
Roughly.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roughly.
say that.
We first got started with chickens. They were our gateway drug,
Yes.
as most people
And then
who
goats.
get into homesteading. You always have that one gateway into homesteading, and for us, it was the chickens.
It was the Golden Comets.
Golden Comets.
They're my favorite chicken breed, actually.
We
They're just
actually
like
have a video of that when we
great.
dig out of
Yeah.
her.
we do
We
need to
do.
get that up together.
No, they was little. The kids.
I was really.
She was wearing her little hat that looks like Miss Tammy's, but it's pink,
She'd be proud.
and boots. And now she was as cute as she could be. She
Yep.
was so little.
Full of
So was
attitude.
Jonathan.
Nothing's changed.
Me have an attitude.
Nothing's
No,
changed.
she's just
Only for
sassy.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, but we got into homesteading way back then, and actually, we really were kind of doing a little bit of some prepping stuff before then. Just like a lot of people, just trying to keep extra food and medical supplies and the usual stuff that you might want to keep on hand for a prepper or homesteader type of an individual. And prep steader, and we really kind of got into from that keeping chickens. And then it's like, well, we need to add we have some land we need to clear over here, and a good way of being able to do that.
That was a bug.
Oh, what was that?
A bug landed on your dad's
Right
face.
in my, I think that was a horsefly. I don't know what that
I
was.
don't know what that was, but it attacked you.
Yeah. Hey, this is Arkansas. You'll no surprise there. But we got into adding on the goats, and we started with 2, and before we knew it, we ended up with 7
Yeah.
Yeah.
over the course
That
of a year.
quick.
Yeah.
So from that, we just continued to add. We added on bees next, and from that, what was it? Gardening.
We've always did gardening.
Well, we've always done gardening.
There always
Yes.
has some sort of gardening.
Yeah. Along the way, I forgot there was aquaponics.
I love aquaponics.
Oh, we got to get back into that.
I got to get back into that.
That is something we do want to get back into in the future.
Greenhouse and aquaponics.
So if you don't know what aquaponics is, it's basically a combination of hydroponics and aquaculture. Mix them together, and you get aquaponics, which is about growing food using fish waste, basically. That's what
And
it
you
is.
raise fish
And
too.
the thing
Yeah.
is that you're raising fish. The nutrients from the plants help the fish in the water, and then the fish, the nutrients that they pick out goes to the plants, and it's just amazing.
Yes.
And your plants, especially tomatoes, no matter what we put in those, the gravel beds on top of them,
plants
did amazing. Like
leaves.
you can just look at the leaves. You can see they're just so much more healthier
Yeah.
than they normally would be if they were just planted in the ground. They just look so much more healthier. They were just really nice, and they produced really quickly and rapidly when you had it going
Tomatoes
pretty
did
good.
awesome.
We grew duck week and stuff in there. It was amazing learning how to do that. My dad's the one who put it together and stuff. And I remember when I was younger being out there, seeing my dad put it together and learning a little bit about it. but it was amazing.
There's a lot that really went into it. And for us, where we were at, being outdoors, especially in the cooler months of the year, it didn't really work too well.
Yeah.
That's why we
Um,
need a greenhouse
so
here.
I do recommend, if you do aquaponics, definitely have a greenhouse,
Yes.
for sure.
In the summertime, it works great though. It's
Yeah.
just that.
But it's almost the opposite. Your water gets too warm sometimes for that. But
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, we will at some point get back into doing aquaculture and aquaponics again.
By the time we get a greenhouse, probably.
Yeah,
at
when
that
we get a
time.
greenhouse and everything else, we'll get back into it. But so we got into that, and then we added on to all of the above, additional garden space and blackberry plants. Went crazy one year, added like 48 blackberry plants
Yeah.
to the property,
And we ran chicken tractors between them. That was the best thing for those. Because like you can't just put straight up, chicken manure on plants and stuff because it burns them. And if you don't know that, that's something that's kind of if you do planting and stuff, you may know that. If not, there's your little, tip. Don't put chicken manure straight onto it. But we had the chicken tractors that we would, pull out and drag every day, move it out of the way, and we would have our chickens in there. We had like maybe 4 chickens. How many chickens?
Yeah, we keep about between 4 and 6 in there at the most.
4 and 6, I think.
They're big.
Yeah.
And so we built our own, is what we did. And so we made some really nice ones, and we had about 3 running, I think.
Yeah, we had 3.
And so we had like 3 running in between each row, and we would just drag them every day, make sure they have food and water and stuff, and that was part of our daily chores. And that would help fertilize the ground and the nutrients to spread out and help filter out the manure to keep it from burning the plants, but still giving the nutrients that the plants need. And so it worked very great. And also the seeds from the feeding the chickens helped the grass grow between there too, and helped also give more nutrients and stuff to the ground. It did a really good job. I was
we had 4 lines, and 3 of them had chicken tractors, but 1 didn't.
All right, you could tell that.
And you could actually tell the one on the outer line, which did not have a chicken tractor going up and down, that it did not do as well as the other ones. They were getting that regular chicken waste that was kind of like having fertilizer into the soil. It was noticeable. In fact, when I saw it happen, I'm like, what's going on? Why are these 3 over here? And then it dawned on me, like, wait a second, there must be the nutrients being picked up in the soil.
Turned it around.
And once, that was it. It's like, once we did that, realized like, hey, this is a pretty good system. So if you're in a position to where you can benefit from that, little tip, you can plant your blackberries or your brambles or whatever and trellis them, run chicken tractors between them. You don't want to put it directly onto the plant or the plant root. Obviously, you don't do that with chicken manure, but by letting it sit on the soil, basically it just kind of leaches into the soil. And the grass grew really thick and lush through that area too, even between lines with the chickens. So it was very, very apparent. They did a good job keeping things kind of picked down, but whenever it would get behind, we had to come behind still and mow. So.
But they would eat up that grass too that growed, and if we had a say rainfall in North Carolina too. I would say about the same here in Arkansas. Weather's pretty close on some things.
It is in many ways.
When rainfall and stuff, but because like around here we get like a lot. I'll take that. Sorry.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm throw it out of me.
Take it away.
I'm trying to take my drink off.
Throat's getting dry, folks.
That is actually.
Now I drink it every once in a while.
Everybody else got to get a drink now.
Everyone at the same time.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Simultaneous sip, folks.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do it in the comment section, anybody, y'all could have too.
Yeah, go ahead.
We just need to make that a part of the lives, simultaneously.
In case you're wondering, this is Pepsi.
Mine's also Pepsi.
Yeah, mine's Pepsi. Normally it's water, but I decided to go Pepsi today.
Oh.
They all copied me.
These are the cups that we
I
actually won at church.
I've been drinking a lot of Pepsi recently.
We won these at church at our
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It says, mine has James 5:16 on it. It says pray for each other.
Radiant joy.
From Psalms, isn't it?
Yeah, Psalm 34:5.
Mine says 407 years ago.
No, yours says Bubba.
Mine just says Bubba.
We got a pretty cup over here. My dad just got Bubba.
Yeah. We use these cups.
So they have these religious themes, pray, everything else. Mine just says
we
Bubba.
love Christian cups, and we like the Christian shirts, and yes, we can't help it. We do.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, basically little things that we were going to talk about. Being a homesteader, we're always kind of keeping an eye on what's kind of going on outside of the homestead.
Yep.
to some degree. I don't know if you kept up with the stock market this week, but it kind of took a big hit.
Yes.
It was down about 1,200 or more points, I think, for the week. It was pretty bad week.
Crazy.
The Federal Reserve, they're talking about possibly cutting some interest rates here soon, which is good in some ways. Some people are saying, hey, it's too little too late. Who knows? So with that said, I always like to tell people, hey, look, if you are into homesteading and preparedness, you might want to, pay attention to these things. And,
Yes.
There's always going to be economic ups and downs. I don't want anybody to think that it's the end of the world. I'm not saying any of that kind of stuff. But the thing about homesteading and preparedness, of course, is that you've always got to have a mindset that says, hey, what do I need to do if, how can I keep an eye on this? What do I need to do now whenever you kind of see these things happening? And just like you watch the weather forecast to see what's going to happen next week.
So you can plan.
You
Yeah.
also look at these other economic signs too. And for us, it's like, what can we do here on a homestead to kind of keep things, in the green?
But not only we're preparing for multiple things, like somebody loses a job, somebody gets sick, or bad weather.
Right.
I mean, your
Mhm.
people will prepare, for multiple different things. If you just prepare for your basics, it kind of covers it all.
I know that's kind of side noted here, but a really good thing of like for us and stuff is that we are pretty good much have shared a bunch of the same skills now over the years.
Mhm.
So like if one of us does get down sick, there's somebody else that knows how to do the same thing that they may not have been able to do at that time.
Right.
So sharing your skills with other people in your family or and stuff may help you in the long run because they can maybe step up and take care of it if you're out of town, if you're sick, if you got to work overtime or just something like that. And it's really important to prepare for something like that even.
Well, Cross, that's a great point. I'm glad that you did that, definitely, because there's no more important, I think, preparedness that you can do than that. I'll be honest.
The best preparedness is spiritual preparedness.
Absolutely. Doesn't do, Jesus said, what does it do for us to gain the whole world and yet lose our
Their
soul?
That's right.
That reminds me of that song, Casting Crowns, I think, sang.
Was
Was it?
That was
I don't wanna gain the
that
whole
was
world.
Toby Mac.
Is it Toby Mac?
Yes.
Lose myself. It's
That
Toby
is
Mac.
Come on, you used to go around singing that.
With Mandiza and Kirk Franklin. Yes.
Yes, she was like in
I don't
your
know
little
why, I
booster
just-
seat.
why did
back
they
seat
Casting
singing that song?
Crowns?
I don't know. They're good. They're a good group. I like
love
Casting
Casting Crowns.
Crowns. Don't get me
I don't
wrong.
want to gain the whole world and lose my soul.
Yep.
Yep.
So don't give us copyright strike now.
Sorry. Sorry. Hey, I'm talking about
No,
a
we're-
verse.
we're
I'm talking
kidding
about Bible verse. I'm just singing the Bible verse, y'all.
Just happens
Don't
to
come
have
at
the
me.
same melody, right?
Yes. come at
It's
YouTube.
coincidence. But anyways, it doesn't do us obviously any good to be prepared on all the other fronts if we're not prepared there first. And I do agree with that.
Yes, 100%.
So, but we're also looking at ways too around here on a homestead that we can kind of, try to save a little bit of money.
Like raising your own,
Mhm.
meat birds and butchering them yourself and process them and put them in freezer camp. It
Mhm.
saves there too.
Yep.
Because the price of chicken's expensive.
So what can you do now? If you had to look ahead, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, a year or so, if things did kind of continue to go in that downward spiral direction, you might want to consider right now that, hey, it's August.
Perfect time
And
to go get some things.
pretty soon it's going to be 2025 and you're going to be looking ahead at what your plans might be. Well, why not go ahead and start that plan now? For beekeepers, they say that beekeeping, the calendar begins in August. And that's true. So as a beekeeper, my 2025 calendar begins today. And what I do today sets the stage for what's going to happen then. Well, the same thing is true when it comes to preparing or for growing your own things, doing your own stuff like that. So right now, you were talking earlier that seeds.
You're right. Right now, a lot of places right now, like at your Tractor Supply, Walmart, Dollar General, and have seeds right now. They're clearancing them out right now, and like the dirt and the mulch and other things like that. If you go over there, you can actually do that. And I've caught, seeds on sale. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean it's not good. Because it's still good, of course. And you can put it up inside a container in a Ziploc bag, and it'll last for a little while. And I've had seeds forever and had no issues. And then also, not only that, but you got to look at canning supplies. Right now, canning supplies is even on sale too, if you look for your mason jars and stuff like that. And you can always go get a book from the library and check it out and learn about canning and gardening and other things like that too. And other than YouTube, YouTube's a real good thing too. And some people like, books. And,
Right.
And also there's magazines too that's good to subscribe to. They even has a lot of good things.
What's the one we have? Daily Grit or something?
Like the
Yeah.
Grit, the
Grit magazine.
Grit
Grit.
magazine
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Mother Earth News.
Mother
Mother
Earth
Earth
News.
Another one.
I mean, so you just have to keep your eyes open right now.
Right.
This time of the year, they're clearancing out, getting ready for Christmas. You know, you got to
Right.
think Christmas is what, like 20 weeks away or something like that. I looked up or was told or something.
Don't remind me.
And I'm like, wow. And so even trying to think about Christmas right now, you can find toys, you can find clothing, you can find other things on clearance to even help your cost to even buy Christmas gifts for your family members too. You know, you got to think about that. You know, it's not the price that's on an item you give somebody; it's the thought.
Right. And at the end of the day, I don't care if somebody bought me something that was, you know, $1 or $100. I mean, you know, I don't evaluate how much they paid for it, anyways. You know, but
Good winter.
yeah, me either. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I love warmer weather personally. You know, warmer weather. You know, definitely. Now, 100 degrees. That's a little too much.
Oh, yeah, we've been
You know,
coming up next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, being able to kind of like stay more towards the, you know, the more moderate temperatures.
I like the not the cold weather, but the cooler weather, because a lot of my clothes are long sleeve.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's kind of long sleeve clothes. So I want to be cool enough to wear my long sleeve clothes, but not
Well,
too cold.
These two are typically cold natured anyway.
Yes, we
Yes.
Me and my son, we are on the hotter natured
are.
side.
You'll be in the middle of December wearing shorts and tank tops.
Not me, my son. Okay, I don't wear
said my
shorts.
son.
Just to
Yeah,
be
you
clear.
hardly ever see him wear shorts.
No, you don't see me wearing shorts.
Maybe I wear shorts
To sleep, that's
but
about it.
That's about it for me too, actually.
Yeah, I'm not a shorts person.
That's cicada.
The cicadas are going like
Cicadas.
crazy
The
now. I don't know if
dogs
y'all
are
can
going
hear them,
crazy,
but they are,
too.
Whoa.
wow.
It's probably that
How's
rabbit
the
up there.
humidity out
barking.
there? Terrible.
Today it's bad.
Terrible.
Yeah, it is bad today.
See?
Yeah, it's a little muggy today.
My hair's
Definitely.
feeling it.
We're definitely feeling the humidity today, the heat. It's mid 90s. Thankfully, where we're at right now, the sun is kind of going behind us a little bit.
Yeah, the sun's finally on my face.
You know, so
Earlier.
that's a good thing. We tried to pick the best spot we could. We have lots of shade around here, but it's kind of crazy because, you know,
Trees.
yeah, trees. Goodness gracious, I gotta cut that pine tree down.
You looking at your
Squirrel that pine tree. We
No,
cut it
I looked
down.
up and it's
that
like
all the time.
halfway up. The rest is like
The
from
bark
about
is missing.
25 or 30
All right, we'll
feet.
make a video of
There
you
is
pulling
no
your
bark
chainsaw
on
out
that
here in a
tree.
minute. How about that?
There is no
Cutting it
bark
down.
on that tree, y'all. I'm not kidding.
There is no bark on that.
It is like it's like a widowmaker tree. I mean, yeah. I looked over. I'm like, what in the world? So,
Oh, my
anyways,
goodness.
so we're you know, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, we're in the
Okay, back to school, y'all. It is back to school for a lot of people, all right? Okay, we homeschool.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that for a long time, and both of our kids love it, enjoy it, and we
I
enjoy it as
do.
a
I
family.
love
And
being
it's actually really good because we can the homesteading life, and you know the kids are learning skills too on the homestead and build and other things
It's like I have
too.
a home
I mean,
ec.
I mean, how many, public school kids know how to build a house or know how to change brakes on a car or,
Well, not just that, but we were talking about, aquaponics earlier, and, aquaponics is basically a combination of biology, where you're dealing with microorganisms, that are present into the soil, and you're dealing with the nitrogen cycle,
I remember you teaching me about that.
right?
Mhm.
Basically where you're dealing with nitrifying bacteria, converts the fish waste into, essentially nitrites, nitrates, and then
Yes.
ultimately it's broken down
Yes.
and fed by the plants. Plants
Mhm.
take it up, and
Mhm.
it kind of repeats the whole process.
Mhm.
Well, that's a school lesson. And so, here on the homestead, we teach everything. I mean,
Every day
So, like,
they're learning
almost
something.
every
We
day.
homeschool all year round.
So I'll get maybe like a little lesson, even after doing my school. Like my dad will ask me a question about school, or he'll ask me like something I don't understand. He'll enlighten me on, or if there's something like that, he'll help me with that. Or be outside, working on something. He'd be like, "Well, what about this right here? How would you do this right here?" He'll ask me questions and stuff, and we'll get into a conversation. And it's just really good. And I think it's healthy too to have those conversations because it helps me grow my education, helps my dad sharpen what he knows too, because he's repeating what he has learned to somebody else. Which for me, if I know for certain that when I talk to other people about what I've learned, helps me remember it better.
Yeah, like you teach martial arts. We both do.
I do teach mixed martial arts. It's Shinjitsu, Kempo, Karate, Kwao Pong, Kung Fu. Mouthful.
And Taekwondo.
And I do
you
that
say one more
Taekwondo.
time?
Shinjitsu, Kempo, Karate, Kwao Pong, Kung Fu.
It sounds like something you would order at a Chinese restaurant.
Multiple mixed martial
I get egg
arts,
drop. I get my egg drop soup. Egg drop soup. Now I can't speak. Oh, say that 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying off the cuff here, folks, clearly.
It's
Yes.
just us.
Yeah.
But
This is us all the time, though.
This is
Yeah, this
normal.
is just us.
But yeah, I do teach that with the kids and stuff because I teach the younger class, and I definitely enjoy teaching the kids. So we got some awesome kids in that class, and I noticed that it's helped me sharpen my skills in martial arts when I help teach these kids how to do what I've learned already. Because most people that are in the kids are younger than me, and they should be younger than me, and they're in the kids class, but and they also are lower belt ranks than me, so I've already learned their material. But a lot of things a lot of people don't go do after they get belt ranked up is they don't go back and practice these things.
No.
And they don't like go back, practice these things, sharpen their skills on it. Like they've been struggling with this one thing, they passed it maybe, but they're not exactly 100% with it. Maybe they got 80%, they were able to get past it, basically a passing grade, but they didn't do it to the fullest yet of their abilities yet.
It's like I brought
And
up
they
to
keep
them.
practicing and sharpening this, and they keep doing it, and they'll get better at it. And that's kind of, you have to encourage these children and these people to keep practicing at home, because it's something they don't exactly go home and exactly want to do. Because the first thing kids want to do these days is go home, play Fortnite or something.
That's right.
They want to go home, play video games. A lot of kids don't have that hunger to go learn something anymore.
No,
I've
they
noticed.
don't.
And it's really sad. It's really sad. But I think it's also because they've been handed, technology at a young age too. I'm not blaming the parents of any fault of any sort right here. But getting
I'm a
handed
cheerwine
that,
drinker more than I am Sundrop.
but getting handed something that at a younger age and stuff definitely does influence them.
Sure.
And I'm just saying that it does, and I've noticed that with younger generations, especially now with newer generations. So I've just seen that.
Come over here. We may have a little surprise here. Come over here.
Trying to get our son out here to join us for a minute
He's
or two.
got his work clothes on.
Yep. Excuse him. He's in his work clothes as he has a lot of time, So whenever this boy cannot
Right
handle, being uncomfortable in his clothing, so you can, say hello to everybody. Some of your family's watching too, so you can say hello. This is not called up to date just yet, but we'll take a second or two.
Yeah, a bit.
So we got about 3 minutes left here. So closing thoughts, questions, remarks from everybody. I think we just dropped our mic.
He's going to sing into it.
All right,
Is that going to?
I'll wait till let's go with that because it will. Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
He didn't mean to.
Yeah,
He's kind of tall. He's
He's
a tall
taller
boy.
than me.
So that was not an intentional mic drop.
It's
It's an accidental mic drop.
I can't see anything.
Mic drop.
So, but this is Jonathan. He's
those that
you
don't
see him in
know
some of the videos, obviously. But not a lot.
He's a big boy now.
Yep.
He's not itty bitty like he used to be.
It's weird seeing him taller than me now.
He's taller
'cause
than
my
his
little
sister.
brother.
Yes. So, but
Taller than his mama.
not quite to me yet, but he's getting there quick.
Very
I
quick.
told him one of these days I'll be looking up to him, but I can still punch him in the kneecap.
I can still kick you in the head, bro.
Thank you very much, Arlene. I appreciate that a lot.
Well, thank you.
They took their looks after their mom for sure.
I wouldn't go there.
I got the best of.
Yeah,
You
from
got the best of.
That's right. From your
Okay,
mom.
y'all will learn he is stuck on himself, and he is definitely the class clown.
He is the clown.
He is so humble, y'all.
He is
Just-
very, very,
very humble.
I guess pastor's rubbing off on him.
I guess so. So thank y'all very much for joining us today
Yeah.
for our live stream. We're going to go ahead and get ready, I guess, to wrap things up.
Do you have any closing comments?
Closing
or
comments. If you
questions?
can, real
Questions
quick,
or
if you haven't
comments?
already, if you don't mind, please just hit the like button
Yeah,
for
don't
us.
forget to like,
We only had
share.
about 3 likes. We've had more than that in terms of people
Share.
watching from time to time. But if you can, just snap that like button real quick for us, please. it does kind of help us out since we are technically new.
Yeah.
You know, any extra
Which
positive feedback really is good for our emotional self-esteem.
We need watch hours, big time.
Yes, we need to talk about.
Yeah, we can discuss that off camera, I guess.
Me and Alyssa needs subscribers for the Outlaw Gals.
Yeah, so we can go live.
So we can go
That's
live.
the
Once
thing
I
me and my
get
mom
what,
wanna
50 or
do.
60, we can start going live.
Yep.
And we need watch hours too, and she needs watch hours for hers, and she needs more people.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all about the numbers. Seems like it on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
They won't let you undo certain things until you have until you've done that. In fact, it's like the channel can't even do certain activities until it's been an age for at least 2 months, which is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
There's all sorts of little rules you find out behind the scenes when you start trying to do
Mm-hmm.
things. It's like I don't understand it, but okay, so be it. So thank you very much, Arlene.
Thank you, Arlene.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. We do appreciate you
Yes.
stopping in and
We appreciate
spending the time
everybody.
with us today.
This is
you can be
every
doing a lot of
Sunday at
things.
4 unless something comes up.
Yep, Sunday at 4 o'clock. We'll be doing different topics, obviously, from week to week. You know, today it's kind of an update on just some general stuff and a few little thoughts, but
And you'll see me and
you'll see them too
on
throughout the week,
everybody's
about every day.
lives
Oh
throughout
yeah,
the
their
week.
lives. They're always talking to people.
yeah,
We love to talk.
like we can go through a list of of YouTubers that we try to help mod and
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that for their channels too.
Yep. And if anybody's got their channel, if they have a channel on
I'm
here,
dropping their
she's going to drop links to the channels. For anybody that's in here right now, I think she's working on doing that.
And if Thunderstruck's here.
So we-
Sticks Ministry, Homestead Ministries. I got his dropped. Lone Cross.
Lone Cross, yeah.
She could do that a lot quicker than any of us can, even though I got a laptop. You think I do it faster? Nope.
No, she does it a lot.
You know, it's just, you know, those thumbs.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's all thumbs.
Well, that is true.
In
I
a
do
good
fumble
way.
a lot. I'm very clumsy.
So, but thank y'all very much for joining us. To our friends and family out there too, all of you, friends and family,
Love
thank you.
y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Yes, all of you for taking your time out of your busy schedules to joining us today. For
See,
the
he's the class clown
goofball
you can
behind
see.
me, you can say hello, Jonathan.
And let him know that y'all love him.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, tell me you want him in this.
Send him
Tell
some
me
love.
some
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
You know,
And if y'all are catching this on the reruns, I guess, or the rewatching this
he's like,
here,
you took my hat.
go put it down in the comment section.
He's my
Hashtag
hat
Jonathan.
boy. He loves his hats.
Yes, he does. Yes. So thank y'all very much. We're going to go ahead and cut
Yes.
things off now, and we'll be back on our live stream next Sunday. We do have some videos we'll be dropping this week,
Yes.
some different projects and things that we've been working on,
Yes.
showing you the status on the cabin. That'll be coming up. We've got probably about 10 more video things that are going to be coming up soon. So just stay tuned, you know, look in your feed, you'll see us. And otherwise, we'll catch you next week. So
And we
for right
are-
now, this is Homesteading Outlaws signing out. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, y'all. Thank you very
Bye, guys.
much. Bye.
Bye.
God bless.
Have an amazing and blessed day.
God
God bless you. Close it.
All right. You want to hold my drink?
I can hold your
My
drink.
precious drink.
Pray for each other.
You do drink.
Good advice.
Yes, pray
Yes.
for each other.
Absolutely.
The guy is up there.
Okay.
He's up there waiting. I was kind of to tell you that.
All right.